You see, some 25 years ago, I think, 84 to be precise, 1984, a small group of us with Christian's father, Professor Jagadisan, we started a small group, called it Hamsa, and main idea was precisely this. Main idea was to see what are the life's issues, and how we can face them spiritually, and we can advise how we can advise people facing them to face such issues in a spiritual manner. We used to gather together. We used to have our meditations. We used to have our retreats. We used to get the people to talk to us, and so on and so forth. And Hamsa has no membership fee. For 25 years, we didn't have a president, we didn't have a member, we didn't have a secretary or anything like that. We just used to assemble together in whosoever invited us to come. We will start the meditation, and we used to discuss, and we used to get somebody to talk to us. Only very recently, thanks to the insistence of some of our well-meaning friends, we converted into a trust, and today it is a Hamsa Trust. And Professor Krishnadas, who has been one of our founder members, he is the managing trustee of the trust, and Christian is on the trust board. And I happen to be out of it. They call me patron because I'm an old man. So old men are always patrons, and so I'm just that. And so you see, that's how we started. Some 10 years ago. Now Hamsa has expanded, has a good membership. And when it became a trust, we said even then we will not collect membership fee. We just send a profile form and include people who are interested in this kind of an ambience and get their names and so on. And then on meetings, we send them invitations to come and take part in our meetings. So I think Professor Krishnadas will circulate to you some of our profile form, which is a very simple form, which gives you just asks you for your address and your telephone numbers and your hobbies and your interest in promoting spirituality, how you would like to do that, etc. Just one-page document. You can do that even now before lunch and give it to us. Then you are all becoming members. You have you don't pay any membership fee, but subsequently we will take donations from you because we have our own necessities, so we will do that. Number one. Number two, for the last 10 years or so, the idea grew into us that once in a year we all must gather together into an annual retreat. This is more important. Annual retreat is our key event. Now, a friend of mine in Tiruchur runs a good hotel. It's called Hotel Elite International. He owns this hotel, and he happened to be my friend for a quarter century. When I mentioned it to him, he said, "Be my guest." And so, for the last 10 years, every year, he receives us, gives us rooms, gives us free food, gives us all the beautiful arrangements for the conference and things like that. And so, we have been having retreats for the last 10 years. For every retreat, annual retreat, I choose a theme. And on that theme, I write a book. Now, there are about 8-10 books now. That's what I was mentioning. Krishna has been printing them. And last year's theme was about the pursuit of happiness. I will be happy to distribute copies to you as our compliments on this occasion. Now, that gives all the details. I write this thematic book in various sessions. So each session is to be discussed. It is not discussed. There's no talk. I don't explain. I take them. I expect them to have been read, and so I put questions at the end of the theme paper, and so people discuss the questions, discuss their answers. I want every one of them talk to me on these answers, and they talk not on the basis of theories and philosophies, or on the basis of their own experiences. If you read this book, you will know what it is all about. All right. So it contains lots of details. It contains last year we had 69 participants, including 2 people from UK. We have now a good group in UK now. In UK, I have more than 100 members who are very enthusiastic participants. They have set up a Hamsa in UK, and in fact, the last 4 or 5 years, I used to spend 2 months every year in July, August, taking retreats and having discussions with them and so on. And this year I couldn't go because I wasn't doing too well. Otherwise, they come. Every year they come. This year, Professor Dr. Krishnan is coming and so on. You see, so the retreat is one of our important activities. It's something like a family gathering. And we all travel together in sleeper coach together, eating together and landing, and all the cars are made available and so on and so forth. Now, this year's retreat, 2011 retreat, takes place on the 8th, 9th and 10th of July. We always have a retreat on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So Thursday night we leave by the Alapi Express, and Monday morning we are back by Alapi Express. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we have a pattern. The whole pattern is prescribed in the book. In the book we started a music meditation. It goes on like that, and so on. You see, once you are members, you are stand invited to become to come to our retreat. Actually, our invitation is there to you even now. Krishnadas will distribute to you our announcements for the coming July retreat. In this July retreat, the theme is very interesting. I have something like I put it this way. This is says where the strings when the strings are not touched, the music is heard within. This is the theme. When the strings are not touched, the music is heard within. Very relevant subject to you. That is, we live an agitated life, restless life, a life of chaos, life wherein we are open to all kinds of influences and pressures, etc. We learn to remove them one by one. Then we begin to get into a state of inner peace. And what is that? In about 112, 130 pages, I've explained all that. That's under print. It's going to be under print shortly, and Krishnan will, as usual, help us with the printing thing. And so it's going to be this theme this year, 8, 9, 10. I think 20th was our last day. 20th is our last day. We charge an amount for that because train fare itself costs about 600 rupees to and fro. And so a little bit amount for other expenses. So we charge each participant 1,200 rupees for 3 full days. Nothing else need be paid. Rooms are free. Everything else is free. So that is what it is. So he will distribute it also. Those who are interested, kindly be in touch with Mr. Professor Krishnadas. So that is Hamsa. I'm sure you'll respond to Hamsa's ideas. Take interest in it. Okay, fine. Thank you.